Hi, how are you doing today? My name is Olawale. Let's talk about offline properties. There are many adverts around now that developers are inviting you to come and invest into offline properties. What is offplan? When a developer offers you an opportunity to buy an offline property, it simply means you are buying into a real estate development project at the commencement stage. At the stage where the project is just a plan, it is just an idea. If the project goes on as planned and the economic condition at the time of completion is favorable, you can potentially make a lot of money. Take for instance in Ikota area of Lekki, a 4-bedroom duplex that usually go for around 50 million. When you are buying at off plan, a developer can give it to you around 40 million or 42 million. It means after that project, you have made a gain of 8 million naira, and you can actually make more depending on the bargaining power. So, having said that, there are some advantages that you stand to gain if you purchase an offline property. So, there are 3 advantages I want to talk about. Number 1 advantage is you are buying at a discount. Developers usually give generous discounts to early believers in their projects because what they are selling at this stage is the concept, is the dream, is the idea. Not so many persons will believe in a project that you have not even started at all. Say you are showing them a land and telling them in 12 months 4-bedroom terrace will spring up from this place. Not everybody will believe. So the fact that you can believe in that dream at that point, and because the developer will actually use your money to fund this project, so they give it to you at a discount so as to attract you to come and invest in that property. So as the project grows and people that were skeptical in the first place, when they start seeing structure coming up from that place, they start coming to invest into it. And at this point, the force of demand and supply sets in. So the developer will gradually increase the cost price of the units. So when that happens, you as an investor that has paid for it off plan, you will not be affected because you have already paid. Another benefit is installment payment and mortgage. You can actually pay in installments and you can do mortgage also. So most of the time, they give you opportunity to make an initial deposit and spread the payments for the balance for say 12 months, 18 months, or as the case may be. There are also mortgage plans. Mortgage means you can pay in 5 years and up to 15 years. So if you don't have the lump sum to pay, an off-plan property is a good one for you to go for. And a major advantage that I like about off-plan property is that you can actually tweak your units. So some developers give you the opportunity to make an adjustment on what you are buying. Most of the time, if you have paid up to 50% of the cost of the unit, they give you a unit and you can go there to see the progress of work on the site. So if you are somebody that likes your kitchen space to be big, you can tell them to reduce the space of your living room or that of your dining area to compensate for what you need in the kitchen. Most of the time also, the estate, if it's an estate developer is building, they will not allow you to make alteration to the exterior part of the structure because they want it to be uniform. But you can do some alterations on the interior. So you just need to go to site and meet the engineer. They will be able to help you to achieve all of this. Having given you the advantages of purchasing an offline property, off-plan property, there are some things that you need to consider. If the project fails for any reason, those that invested in off-plan will bear most of the loss. I say that again, if that project fails for any reason, the people that invested in offplan will bear most of this loss. So as to guard against issues like this, there are basic due diligence that you need to do before you invest in that property, so as to reduce the risk of losing your money. I need to be honest with you now. Several people have lost money investing into offland schemes, and a lot of people will still lose money because they don't have enough information that they need before making that decision. So there are 4 things you need to check before investing in that property. Number 1 is the land they want to build on, does it have a registered title? Very, very important. Sometimes some developers get land for a property and they want to start selling part of the land to fund the title. The cost and bureaucracy involved in getting a title, it is very important for you to get a title first before starting it. Because you can say you will get the property in the title in 6 months. You may not get it done in 2 years. And if this happens, it will affect the timeline you are giving to the investors. So some do that. And if the developer bought the land from homeowners, the traditional landowners, when these people see that the project is going up and people are investing into it, sometimes they start creating some bottlenecks so as to extract some more money from the developer. And when this happens, it will affect the cost of the project. The developer can increase the cost of the units, or the ones that does not do that, they can start to reduce the quality of materials they're using to build, which will not be too good for the output of the project. So you also need to check if the development company has projects that they have done in the past. It is very good for you to go to those projects, check the quality of work that is done there. You can meet the subscribers, people that has bought into this property before. Ask them some questions about this developer. Do they match your words with actions? Can they be trusted? See the quality of work done on site. This will help you to make a good decision if you are to go with them or not. Number 3 thing I need you to do is the terms and conditions. Most of the time, these terms and conditions are on their form. Request for their terms and conditions, read it well. If you need to get a lawyer to read it for you, or you can let an experienced realtor to do all of this for you. Read between the lines of those terms and conditions. The fact is, the devil actually is in those details. You need to check the details. Whatever is not fine by you, you can tell them to tweak it. They can change it for you. But you need to really check and confirm that you are satisfied with the terms and conditions. As regards the documentation, the features, what they promise to give to you in your unit, you need to make them write it down in white and black, so that you are sure this is what you will get. Most of the time, when people buy into properties, they assume that the picture they see, what they will get is the exact thing that they are seeing in the picture. Sometimes it's not that way. You need to let them know that, what and what will be there, what are the features that we have in my living room, what are the fittings that will be in the kitchen. Let it be spelled out and weigh your options well before you invest into that property. Another thing you need to see, which is number 4 I want to talk about, is if you have checked the title and it is fine, if you have checked their past projects and you are okay by it, if you have checked the terms and conditions and you are fine and you want to buy, after making your payment, make sure you collect all your documents. It could be the deed of assignment, it could be the contract of sales, payment evidence. Get all those documents from them and make sure you emphasize it to them that they need to allocate you as soon as possible. I take it again. If you have checked the title, if you have checked their past project, you are fine by it. If you have read their terms and conditions, make your purchase, collect all your documents, and make sure they allocate you as soon as possible. Till I see you again some other time. Thank you so much for your time. Bye.